Okay, so what you got there is a piece of cardboard. And what you got here is a quart can with some white paint. And here is some forthcoming work that we are about to undertake. But problem is, we got this big old work light up here. It is a powerful light, which I really do like. Problem is, it's given the bags under my eyes an ego because it's emphasizing them so much while I'm working. So we got to do something about that. And here's what I decided to try out. I'm going to basically create a thing to kind of bounce light upward. I'm going to paint this white. We're going to attach it to the bottom of the light, and hopefully it'll bounce all that light up into the shop where I need it. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, friends, let's welcome the Grand Key Set back to the shop for a return visit as we undertake our new project. We're going to replace the bushings, the balance rail and the front rail bushings of these keys. Now, these openings, if you look here, these are the balance rail pins, and the openings in the keys, and in particular, if you look closely, a little piece of red felt on either side of the pin, that's called the bushing. What that does is give the key quiet. It helps locate the key in place without letting it travel left or right too much, but essentially silences that little motion. And the artist can certainly feel it, especially the trained artist whose piano this is. As these are 137-year-old bushings, I'm very sure they're the originals. They are more than ready to be replaced. As you see, this one that had been repaired separate from all these others, so it has this fresh felt and you can still see that it's red. If you'll notice here, all these others look like they've been painted black or something. What's going on there? That, friends, is graphite. First coat, let it dry. We'll do it one more time. It is what it is. You do things to extend the life and playing quality of a piano as it ages. But by this point, you know, these things are pretty shot and there's very little you can do about them. Oh, look at that. There appears to be one right there with no bushing at all, or at least half a bushing. Oh, and another thing you need to see here. This is important, friends. Notice if I go straight down and zoom in here, the pin is, you know, pretty straight, like so. It's actually not round. It's an ovoid shape. It's elliptical. But the wider part is perpendicular to the keyframe. If you come over here and look, here you go. Here's a good example. Notice how that one is twisted. It's angled like so instead of like so. There we go. This is the underside of a natural, you can see here. And there's the bushing, the front rail bushing. And you can even see the impression of the pin worn into the felt. And actually, you can even see the exact angle of the pin as it was turned in order that it get a little wider, in order that it fit a little better. In other words, you have to turn these pins over time to get them to continue to do their job, as well as cooperate with the bushing. So we're going to not only replace the bushings, but we're going to go through this keyframe and meticulously straighten out all the pins, all in the front, that are turned and angled in order to keep the key in place. Have a quick glimpse at our panel. Our light panel looks good. Looks pretty dry. I think we'll be ready to second coat that shortly. But first, let's have a quick overview of some of the tools and materials we're going to be using on our current project. These are little heating elements. That little 1/4-inch shank right there fits onto this, my soldering iron. Goes right there on the end there. Okay. Oh, how do you like that base I just built for it? Pretty cool, huh? I got a little power supply here. The glue used to hold the little bushing felts in place. And what kind of glue is that? It's called animal hide glue. You purchase it in these crystals, these dry crystals. Kind of looks like turbinado sugar, doesn't it? But you add some water to that, heat it up, and that stuff melts into the stickiest glue you ever saw, man. Incredible stuff. Animal hide glue was absolutely everywhere for at least the first couple hundred years of pianos. Here, of course, is our new bushing cloth. Here is our very specially made kind of stitched felt kind of composite cloth that's used to make the bushings, used to replace the bushings in the keys. Perfectly ordinary snap knife. Here's a little tube of flits. This is a nice, very nice quality metal polish. Ha! All right, so now you can see all the bushings in the front rail on the fronts of the keys. Those are all coming out along with our balance rail. Excellent. I don't want to get too caught up in this, but finish what we started. Just got to get a basic idea where the middle of this thing is. Now, you see, we can warm our water back up, warm our iron back up, drop our felt pieces into the bushings, give them 5-10 minutes to soak, and we should be able to do this, friends. Boop, 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 out, out, like that. That's ideally what we're going to get. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you all a nice little interesting fact. This is the first set of keys that I am rebushing by myself. All on my own. How do you like that? We are getting the animal hide glue softened up so we can pull these old bushings out, which are these little pieces of felt that are inside the piano key to help it move properly in the piano, but also to move quietly. I'm going to take this piece of cardboard, painted white, put it up like so, with the light on top of it. Let's check we're going to check the video right here. Before and let's see here. Pushing out. Insert mortise and caul. And so on we go. Hole's a little bit too small. Okay, same process. Water, heat, caul. In a similar way as a piano tuner, I get a lot of satisfaction out of knowing that even though I didn't play any instrument or wasn't in on any of the actual recording, that when I do a tuning at a recording studio, for example, that I'm making a silent contribution to the final album. I get to be part of that experience. I get to be a contributor. What the hell, man? Try her out there, Nick.
Fine.
It's fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, that feels pretty good, actually.
Better not be recording us.
So once again, this is before the shield is up. Lucas, thanks for your
Oh, yeah.
invite. Help me out.
You're welcome.
Likewise, yeah. Thank you.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go now.
I totally appreciate it. Thank you both.
Yeah.
We have a winner. But we also have a new task. I have to make my own strips out of this. And done. Okay. Much better. Perfectly parallel. All right, there's our strips ready to go. How's the glue doing? Let's see here. Oh, look at that. See, just a few short minutes later, and look what we got. There, that is perfect hot hide glue, ready to go. Sorry for the ego trip, friends. I'm not meaning to go there. I'm just saying different situations have different expectations for a good outcome. It used to be said in my prior industry, the following was said often. You can have it fast, cheap, and good. Pick two. You can have it fast and cheap, but it won't be good. You can have it cheap and good, but it won't be fast. You can have it fast and good, but it ain't gonna be cheap. So, If you want to say that the fast index on this is a little higher or rather lower, that's fine with me. Everything else is goddamn perfect. Aha. And after. Oh, okay. Looks pretty obvious that that's different. That's good. I wonder what it looks like over here. I have pink eye. Of the 3 we used, I'm now in the final set, and I've begun putting the second of the 2 pieces up. Not necessarily like before. Let's see. Take this up like so. There. These are entirely correct, and they look good. And I certainly imagine they're going to perform better than the 137-year-old bushings that we're replacing. Just drop that there and see what we get. How's it look, everybody? What's going on here? Anything good? Enough, friends, so stay with us. We're almost to the end. Thanks. Since this is all experimental, now we're going to put this light on. Come on back. Okay. What the hell are we doing now? Definitely find out what kind of a technician you are when you're trying to fix a problem quickly. We got one more here. Okay. That's some nice light, maybe, I don't know. Tell me, what have I done wrong? Ain't nothing going right with me, must be I've been smoking too. Ain't nothing going right with me, must be I've been smoking too. Everything going wrong with me, must be I've been smoking too long. I think we might have something here, friends. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look on the computer. Hey all, thanks for bearing with me here. I'm just about done setting up, but I just wanted to show you really quickly the result of my fabricated light shield kind of object. That piece of cardboard that I painted white, there it is up there you see over my head. We clamped it to the work light with the white up, and as you can see, it's it's keeping a lot of the light in the room very nicely. But also, check out the kind of lack of harsh, awful glare on me personally while I'm looking in the camera and so forth. We're taking a step in the right direction. So that's wonderful news, and very much the essence of Tattuner, if you like, the improvising with what we have and being creative with what we know, even if we don't know much. We can still get something good to happen, and I'm liking where this is going. All right, so let's see if we can get some organization here going and start our work. Friends, at long last, our project is complete. The rebushing was a complete and total success. There we go.
looks fantastic. Wow. Oh, and they're so stable too. Very cool. Hello everyone, Mark Kruchek. I'm originally from the Chicago area and coming back to live here now. I've spent the last 49 years in New York.
Wow.
Working with opera singers. It's something that I would have dreamed to get, and now I have it. So
I'm so
this is
thrilled.
great. This is really great.
All right, ready for the next set of keys. Now I just got to go out and sell the job.